yantra is placed under the idol and then the idol is established. So prana pratishtha basically means you are installing the idol on the yantra, and the yantra gives the power to the idol. Until then the sculptor may be sitting on it, smoking or doing anything but chiseling it, but he will have no power to get into the temple once it is consecrated because of the yantra. So that is the power of yantra, and we are talking about the yantra raja, the king of all the yantras is Sri Chakra. The yantra, Sri Chakra is a yantra of Tripura Sundari, Rajarajeshwari, Lalita, Mahabhattarika, Kameshwari, whatever name you call her, in all the 1,000 and odd names. That is it. And the outer portion of the Sri Chakra consists of a square. I'll show you. A square, if I can use the word, concentric squares, 3 concentric squares, one under the other. And then a circle, 3 concentric circles. That is the outer portion. And then you have a 16 petals lotus. Then you have a 18 petals lotus. And the entire structure inside is a combination of 44 triangles. And so we'll see what are those triangles and how we do this. Intersection of 4 isosceles triangles. Isosceles means all sides are equal, not equilateral triangle, sorry. Isosceles means 2 sides are equal. Equilateral is all 3 sides are equal. And the vertex of 4 triangles, these are called Shiva triangles. And then vertex down 5 triangles, these are called Ambal triangles. And they intersect. By an intersection, you get 42 triangles, 43 triangles. And see, in the center there is a bindu. Each chakra, each avarana, the 9 avaranas, each one of them is also independently called chakra. The first one is called Sarva Saubhagyadayak. The first one is called Trailokya Mohana Chakra. Second one is called Sarva Acha Paripuraka Chakra. Every avarana also is called a chakra. The Sri Chakra looks like this. You can see there is a square. In some of the Sri Chakras, there will be no openings on the top or the sides. So that is closed on all sides. The square is completely closed. So that is Sri Chakra. And you can see the 3 lines in the square, the 3 lines in the concentric circle. Then there is a 16 petals lotus. Then there is 8 petals lotus. Then there are a confluence of many triangles by the intersection of the 4 triangles with vertex up and 5 triangles vertex down. Now, our poets are so wonderful that Shankaracharya writes this mathematics into his sloka. How these 4 triangles intersect with 5 triangles. Chaturbhi Srikantaihi, Shivayotibhi Panchabhirapi, Prabhinnabhi Shambho Navavarana Mula Prakritihi, Chaturbhi Srikantaihi, 4 of Sri Shiva, and Shivayotibhi Panchabhi, Shivayoti is 5, that means Ambal's 5. Intersection, Prabhinnabhi Shambho Navavarana Mula Prakritihi, Chatuschatvarimshat. That is the problem with Shankaracharya. He says, in the intersection, what exactly happens, I'll show you in mathematics. There will be 43 triangles. And Shankaracharya says 44 triangles. And Shankaracharya can do no wrong. So where is the 44th triangle? We'll see that. So this is what, the triangles intersect like this. There are 4 isosceles triangles with vertex up. You can see them on the screen. And then the 5 triangles with vertex down. When they intersect, it will be like this. And you see, what are the triangles that we have in this? There is a 14 triangle enclosed that is called Sarva Saubhagyadayaka Chakra. And there are 2 10 triangles. One is Bahir Dashara, another is Antar Dashara. Bahir Dasha, Sarvardha Sadhaka Chakra, Sarva Rakshakara Chakra. Then you have 8 triangles, it's Sarva Rogahara Chakra. Then we have 1 triangle, it's called Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakra. And if you count now, 14 plus 10, 24 plus 10, 34 plus 8, 42 plus 1, 43. Where is the 44th? And Shankaracharya says Bindu is a triangle. There are triplets in that. So there are 44 triangles. So let's now see. Each of the enclosure is regarded as a step in our journey. It is like going inside a temple. See, you are going into a temple. You find the first prakaram, the compound wall. Then you get in another compound wall. Then you get in another compound wall. finally you go to the sanctum. So there are 8 compound walls and you get into the sanctum. That is the story of Sri Chakra. And there are in this Sri Chakra is verily body of the mother. Sri Chakra Shivayoho Vapuhu. That is what tantric books say. Shivayoho is a, in Sanskrit there is Ekavachanam, Bahuvachanam, single and plural. There is also duva. There is a divachanam. So he says Shivayoha Vapuhu means 2. This is a double number. So that means Shakti and Shiva together. It is the body of Shiva and Shakti, Sri Chakra. So the worship sequence begins with the outermost enclosure and the Bindu stops. So let us see how they become that. The Navavaranas, the 9 Avaranas are called. It's a beautiful culture. The tradition that we inherit, we should be, every minute we should be proud of this wonderful tradition. Because there is a Bindu, Trikona, Vasukona, Dasharayugma, Manvastra, Nagadala, Shodashapatra Yuttam, Ruttatraincha, Dharani Sadanatraincha, Sri Chakraraju Vita Paradevataya. Paradevataya Chakrarajam. The empire, the kingdom of the yantra. And that kingdom of the yantra, the queen, the empress is Maharajni, Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Srimati Mahasaneshwari. She sits in that. And it has these 9 enclosures. Let me show you what are the 9 enclosures. Please concentrate only on the screen. Don't look at me now. 9 enclosures. Carefully see. There is a Bindu. Did you see the Bindu? That is Bindu. Then there is a Trikona over that. Then there is a Vasukona. That means Vasu. There are 8 Vasus in our tradition. Ashta Vasus. That's why it's called Vasukona. 8 angle triangle. And then there is a Dasharagma, 2 10 triangles. And then there is a Manvastra. There are 14 Manus. That's why it's called Manvastra, because Chaturdasha, 14 angles are there. And then there is an Ashta Nagadala with 8 petals. There is a Shodashapatra with 16 petals. Then there is a Vrittatraya with circle. And then there is a square. And this is the Sri Chakra. So Bindu, Trikona, Vasukona, Dasharagma, Manvastra, Nagadala, Shodashapatra Yuttam, Vrittatrayancha, Dharani Sadanatrayancha, Sri Chakrajota, Pradevataya. Now, this is a 3-dimensional Sri Chakra. You don't need to have a 1 dimension. You can have a copper plate which is engraved on that, but you can also have a 3-dimensional worship. Now, Dikshitar begins. Dikshitar is an amazingly wonderful Sri Vidya Upasakar. Amazing in the sense, Sri Vidya gives you that Vidya. If you are an adherent of Sri Vidya, you don't need to search for words. And that is absolutely proved by every word, every lyric, every compound, every quality that you find in these 11 compositions. Why 11 compositions for 9 avaranas? There is a dhyana composition, 9 avaranas, 9 compositions, concludes with a mangalam, 1 plus 9 plus 1, 11. Now, Kamalamba, he calls her Kamalamba or Kamalambike, and continuing the 10th Kriti, the Dhyana Kriti, and then the 10th Kriti, and ends with a Mangalam. Now, every talam or every ragam he uses has a connotation, has a significance. It does not use anything without connotation and significance. And it is amazing that a poet can do so many gymnastics in one composition. Because the vibhaktis, there are declensions. Prathama vibhakti, ditya, to, from, per, by, with, in, all the things are called declensions. So, the nominative is called noun, Kamalamba, and then the objective, Kamalambam, then by instrumental, Kamalambikaya, dative are for, to are for, Kamalambikayai, and then from Kamalambikayah, then of Kamalambikayah again, and then in Kamalambikayam, and there is an address Kamalambike, all these together used in one composition. Each, first avarana is in Prathama Vibhakti, second in second, third in third, 8 in 8. What will he do in 9th? Only Dikshitar can do, none else can do. He did all the 8 Vibhaktis in that composition, and that is 9th one. It is a match. Every time you listen to these songs, every time you don't even need to listen to them, see them. You will, your hair stands. You will get choked with the emotion of devotion. So, these are the ragas. He starts with a Todi, then Ananda Bhairavi Kalyani Shankarabharanam, then Kamboji, then Bhairavi, Punagavarali Shahana, Ganta Ahiri, Sri. Beautiful. I will tell you every secret of this, each secret, each thing that we talk about will make you feel that you have done so much punyam to receive these compositions. Now, Guru Guha is the mudra. You find Guru Guha mudra in some of them. In Todi, you don't have a mudra. In some, you have a partial mudra. In Shahana, he uses a metathesis. Metathesis is changing the letters. Instead of Shahana, you will say Shahana, Chanaha, Ishana Hari. Chanaha becomes Shahana because it's called metathesis in linguistics. So we will talk about those things, the Dhyanakriti. The first composition, Dhyanakriti, is in Raga Todi set to Rupakatala. It's in Sambodhana Vibhakti, Kamalambike, Ashrita Rakshike, Kalpalatike. And it talks about the last 4 lines, talks about Agaharane, Arune, Antakkarane, Sampurne. Look at the alliteration. And basically describes Kamalamba of Tiruvaru temple. Kamalamba is seated on Sri Chakra in a peculiar posture, so he calls her Vinoda Charane. We'll see what is that. Neelotpalamba seen with Subramanya Swami. Mutsami Dikshitar aptly chooses Kamalamba to describe Sri Chakra. And this is Tiruvaru temple. The 5 acres of temple, 5 acres of tank opposite it, equal. So you can see the tank there, you can see the temple here. Let me show you where Kamalambika temple is there. Kamalamba temple is that corner temple. One should go and see to feel the pulse. I mean, there is a vibration. And then Kamalambike, Ashrita Kalpalatike, Chandike, Kamaniya Ranamchike, Karavidritachuke, Mamava. And Kamala basically is also, there is Dashamahavidyas in Srividya. Out of Dashamahavidyas, Kamala is one of the names of the deities of the 10. And so he uses Kamala, it's an area of 5 acres. And he describes her Nirguna and Saguna, with qualification, with qualification, without adjectives, with adjectives, Rupa and Swarupa. And he uses the word Kamala many times in the Anupallavi. To highlight, he calls Kamalalaya, her feet as Kamalapade, worshipped by Brahma and other gods. Kamalasana Adi Puja. Concept. Sarvavarnatmike we call Amba. So he says Aka, A, Ka, Cha, Ta, Ta, Pa, Di, Varne. He describes her as Sakale Guru Karane, Sadashiv Antakkarane, Akachatapadi Varne, Akhandai Karasapurne, Kamalambike. Look at the way she sits. Vinoda Charane. She sits like that. If you want to sit like that, you will fall. So that is the posture. Vinoda Charane, and this is Kamalalaya. Now let us see the. I will now request Revati Subramaniam to sing this song 1 minute 22 seconds. Only Pallavi she will sing.
Kamala Ambike Ye Amba Kamala Ambike Ashrita Kalpalatike Kamaniya Trunayam Shuke Karavi Dhrita Shuke तीके चंडी के कमनीया ऋणांशुके करवी धृत शुके मामव कमला अंबिके
Thank you. We are, because the constraint of time, we are choosing some part of the composition. So I thank Revati madam, because it's not easy to sing only the selected portion. I've requested her and she has practiced it. Thank you very much. And Naiveli, I must thank Naiveli also. The first enclosure. The Pradhamavarana Kriti is in Pradhama Vibhakti. The first enclosure is the first declension. It's called Trailokya Mohana Chakra. It's Trailokya, all the three lokas, the one above, the one down below us, and this one. Mohanam, it gives you an illusion. And that is the chakra. It is a square and at three triangles. And this is in Pradhama Vibhakti nominative case. This is in Ananda Bhairavi. First enclosure is Bhupura Chakra. It's called Bhupura Chakra because it holds the entire chakra within itself. And it's subdivided in three, consisting of three lines. The enclosure is known as the deluder of the three realms, Trailokya Mohana Chakra. And the presiding deity, for every chakra, there is a presiding deity. There are Prakata Yoginis or whatever Yoginis, because Chatushashti Yogini Ganasevita is one name of Lalita Sahasranama. There are 64 Yoginis which attend on her. So this particular Avarana, Tripura is the name, and the Yoginis are Prakata Yoginis because they are manifest. You can feel them as you worship. And so the concentric lines in the square, there are 4 openings on the 4 sides. In some of them there is no openings. The first line is white in color. There are Siddhi Devis, 10 Siddhi Devis. I'll show you the video of that. And the video will show you where the puja goes. Please follow the video and see the red line on the wherever the red goes. You will understand the puja vidhanam of the first avarana. And the second line is red in color. There are matrikas there, 8 minor mother deities. And then before you enter, you have to given a permission. So there is Mudra Devi is here. So Mudra Shakti, who controls the Dikpalas or the deities of the 10 directions. So you have 10 of them, 8 of them, 10 of them. 28 yogini deities are here. So let us see that. And the first enclosure Kriti is Kamalamba Samrakshatamam Hrutkamala Nagara Nivasini Amba. It is an Ananda Bhairavi, suggestive name of the Trishrajati Tiputa, highlighting the 3 lines and the square. And then you have it in Pradhama Vibhakti nominative case. Dikshitar uses only partial Raga Mudra, Kamalajananda Bodhashuki. Ananda Matunda irukku, Ananda Bhairavi irukku. And then you find Anupallavi of this Kriti lines like Sumanarsa Radhita Abjamukhi Sundaravana Priyakara Saki Kamalajananda Bodhashuki Kanta Tara Panjarashuki. And in the Charanam you find Animadi Siddheshwari, because there are 10 Siddhis here. Whatever is the detail, whatever is there in the Sri Chakra, all are there in this composition. Animadi Siddheshwari and Prakata Yogini, talking about the yoginis. And see the video now.
अणिमा सिद्धे लघिमा सिद्धे गरिमा सिद्धे महिमा सिद्धे ईशित्व सिद्धे वसित्व सिद्धे प्राकाम्य सिद्धे भुक्ति सिद्धे इच्छा सिद्धे प्राप्ति सिद्धे सर्वकाम सिद्धे ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी कौमारी वैष्णवी वाराही माहेन्द्री चामुण्डे महालक्ष्मी सर्वसंक्षोभिणी सर्वविद्राविणी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्ववशङ्करी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वमहाङ्कुशे सर्वखेचरी सर्वबीजे सर्वयोनि सर्वत्रिखण्डे त्रैलोक्यमोहनचक्रस्वामिनी प्रकटयोगिनी
That is it. And now I request Revati Madam to sing Pallavi and Anupallavi, 2 minutes, 8 seconds.
Kamalamba रक्षतु मां श्री कमलाम्बा रक्षतु मां श्री कमलाम्बा रक्षतु मां हृत्कमला नगर निवासिनी हृत्कमला नगर निवासिनी सुमन साराधिताब्जमुखी सुंदर मन प्रियकर सखी सुमन साराधिताब्जमुखी सुंदर मन प्रियकर सखी कमल जानंद बोध सुखी कांत तार पंजर सुखी कमल जानंद बोध सुखी कांत तार पंजर सुखी.
Thank you very much. Then the second avarana, Dvitiya avarana is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. This is in Sarvasha Paripuraka Chakra. Once you get into the Sri Chakra, after you cross this Trilokya Mohana, the deluder of the 14, the 3 lokas, you get into the Sri Chakra. You should physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, devotionally feel that you are doing that. When you do that, what happens is Sarvasha Paripuraka Chakra. All your desires, righteous, dharma or adharma, everything will be fulfilled. That is why the next avarana is Sarva Sankshobhana Chakra. It agitates. Once your desires are fulfilled, you are the most agitated person in the world. If you cross that, then you go to Sarva Saubhagyadaya Chakra. So every chakram has a connotation, has a meaning, has a very wonderful spiritual, secret behind it. So Dvitiya Vibhakti accusative case, and this is called Sarvasha Paripuraka Chakra, the chakra that fulfills the desires of the practitioners. And then Tripureshi is the chakra Swamini, and Gupta yoginis are secret, hidden. So it is, and then there are